welcome to Monday night, filling in for Sunday night that we didn't stream. I didn't do any streaming last night, so welcome. It's good to have everybody here. The music is not bad so far, so we'll just have to see how this goes. And as usual, I'm going to go over here and select this and mute it. So, really wish there was a better way to do this. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Tonight we're going to be working on an opening and a build. So I've got my webcam up here with my Lego frame. I got my box here that we're going to open and start playing with. What's up, Glenn? How's it going? I'm going to go ahead and share this real quick so everybody knows to come over and say hi. How you doing today, Glenn? How's everything going with you? So, I had a big day today, only because I made a list and did a lot of adulting things, and I feel pretty good about myself, and now I'm extraordinarily sore, because today I had President's Day off, so happy President's Day. And got myself a suit. Was able to finally mow the yard because it hasn't been raining here for half a second. And so it was just a good day. And so I hope everybody else had a good day. So yeah, so let's roll. So the beers I've got tonight, again, I've got the Nitro Cold Brew from New Belgium. I really liked it, so I'm going to have that again. And also just going with the Live Oak Gold, which is just a sort of a German Pilsner, apparently, German style Pilsner. Can't go wrong with that. So we're going to start with this one, and then dessert beer, I guess, later. So what we're doing tonight is we're building the Resistance A-Wing from the Rise of Skywalker. And it's not really a set that I really wanted a whole lot, but he was going okay. I have 35 minutes left for the escape at Dannemora. And I've already built the A-Wing you're about to build. I have a feeling you got everything I've got anyway, so. But I got a gift card from my soon-to-be brother-in-law for Christmas. We had a late Christmas. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. No, you don't need to see that. There we go. So this is an opening from Lego. So I got this because it was what I could get with a gift card, so that was cool. Very much thank you to Damon. And there's your A-Wing. I'm going to try not to shake the table too much, but let's get to building. If I have any questions, contact their customer support line. All right, so there's your box. I felt pretty good because I mailed off some parts today to somebody. Not really something I usually do, but there you go. I'm not really happy with the framing of this, but okay. That's not why everybody's here. This is why everybody's here. We're going to put this together today. So happy Monday, and cheers. I'm hoping I'm hoping at least most of the people got a day off of work or school or whatever. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I got today off and Beth did not, so it was kind of a bummer because she had to work and I didn't. But I made a list of a ton of stuff to do. Beerchan BTSV. Hey man, cheers. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. On the mixer, Chris Pierce joining in on Facebook. All right, so there's your box. Nothing schmancy. It's going to have Snap Wesley. Oh, I'm working with a new webcam too. This is a different webcam, so hopefully it'll focus a little better. And look at that, it does. That's Snap, and I think that's Princess Leia's daughter, or Carrie Fisher's daughter. She's a cork roller private or something like that, but I forget what her name is. She has a character name, and I don't know it. It's sad for me. So, too small to be any fun. What, the A-Wing? Alright, so bag one. Let's go with bag one. Oh, and look at all these stickers that I'm not going to put on. Let's look at this. Is this something I'm going to have to put all these stickers on? That's going to be a sticker. That's going to be a sticker. That's a sticker. That's a sticker. This whole thing is a sticker. No. I don't think so. I'll keep the stickers around, but I don't think I'm going to put them on the bricks. I still haven't taken off the stickers off my ATST Raider. So, stickers to one side. There you go. I don't have TV. Is Lego Masters good? I haven't watched it. I'm not going to watch it either. So I hope it's good. I hope a lot of people like it and it gets them into Lego. But I am not going to watch it because I am salty. I hear like a lot of people are just like, yeah, it's a great show. There's discussion in our groups about it. BTSV Soccer Club. Hey man, right on. I used to play soccer a lot. And then my knees went out. And I can't play anymore. Chris asks, let's see, Glenn, I think Lego Masters is fun. It's on Hulu as well. Oh, good. More reason to not watch it. I kid. If you want to watch it, I wholeheartedly recommend it. If you like reality TV and you like Lego, go crazy. Ooh, I don't have this piece. Let's see how well this focuses out. Oh, look at that focus. Nice. Yeah, I don't have this. I have one similar to this, but not that deep. That's pretty cool. What's the biggest set you've built? The biggest set I've built is either the Apocalypse Bird or the Mac Anthem. And I don't know the part counts on either, but those are the biggest sets that I've built. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the Apocalypse Bird is probably the biggest one. And I still have it. It sits right by my front door, so first thing that people see when they walk in is a giant Lego set of an apocalyptic Statue of Liberty. And then right behind that is the Mac Anthem, so they get two with one. I love these helmets with the molding. Look at that. That's so great. I love that so much. These are great helmets. So there's Snap Wesley. Rest in peace, Snap Wesley. Snaps? Snap? Anyway. Also, that character's name is on the box, Lieutenant Connix. Oh, it is, right there. Lieutenant Connix. I think the actor who plays her is actually Carrie Fisher's daughter. Let's see if this pulls up the focus a little better. Focus, focus. No? Okay. Anyway, there's Snap. We'll put him right here. All right, and to building we go. So yeah, I got this set. I mean, I had kind of a pick of sets that I wanted to get, and I thought about maybe getting the dinosaur fossils, but those are a little more expensive. And we're trying to save up for some stuff, so I didn't want to get that. This was kind of right in the price range of the gift card. So I got this instead. Plus, I can use the minifigure and make a microfighter version of this. And just it would be the exact same as the microfighter one with Tali Lintra in it, but just different color. Also, I thought Snap Wesley was an X-Wing pilot. At least he was in the first movie. And then suddenly they have A-Wings, which, that happens when you're first involved in a big army and you've got all the funding and all the weaponry and stuff is coming off the line. You've got everything you need. And then later on, when you start being worn down by a giant or by a bigger opponent, that's when you get more stuff. So when they were first starting out, They just had X-Wings. And then later, when it was, you know, when they were on the ropes and they were fighting for their lives, now they got B-Wings and Y-Wings and A-Wings. All new models. No different kinds of ships. You know, just more of the same. It's different paint jobs. Different little fuselage bits. Still Y-Wings and still A-Wings. I was kind of hoping for another design. Lego Geek in the house on YouTube. How you doing, Lego Geek? Thanks for coming by. Measly 2,500 pieces. Yeah. Yeah, the Apocalypseburg, man. I tell you what, that was a fun... I also have the Apollo, or the Saturn V rocket, but I think that's specifically 1,969 pieces. For a reason. Yeah, so it was a super fun build. If more sets were like that, of course, you know, it's 2,000 or 3,000 pieces. Of course, it's going to be fun. Yes, this is a Resistance Y-Wing, the Lego Geek. Snap Wesley's green A-Wing. Billy Catherine Lord, that's right. Carrie Fisher's daughter. Right? Billy Lord? This is probably not going to be a fast build, so if we get done and there's lots of time left, I'll flip over to Studio and start something new. Oh! Here, let me show you this real quick. I finished this guy. So here's your TIE Scimitar that I was working on last week. So I think it came together nice. I was trying to get the angles to these wings, but it was adding so many parts, and it just looked really big. These are kind of narrow wings. I'm not able to get like the tie striping, but it gives it gives you the idea. And then the underside of it has the rocket launchers, right? So I think it turned out well. I'm not like super happy with the cockpit, but you know, whatever. It's a weird conical shape or a cylindrical shape that, you know, there's no parts that can fit that. I do like the. I posted on different Discord channels, and one was Eckhart's Ladder Discord channel, and the other one's like a brick building Discord channel that has a lot of people who stream and build and stuff like that. And the I'm doing well, Lego Geek. Thank you. Yes, Alex Boehm. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your last name. And I think I answered that. Yes, this is Resistance Y-Wing. Anyway, I posted on the Discord for Eckhart's Ladder, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's cool and all, but dang, that's a stupid looking ship." And they basically went off on how it's just a terrible Legends design, and this is, you know, and I'm like, it's just kind of a TIE variant. It's whatever. And somebody was like, "Oh God, the underside of the ship looks like it has udders." I'm like, I know you guys aren't ragging on me for the design of the ship or for like the build, but I'm starting to almost take this personally. I didn't design it. Anyway. All right. Got that so far. Yes, Space Princess's daughter. Saturn V is only 1969. Yeah. Yep, exactly. All right. So Beth is in the other room hanging out. She's not feeling too well. But we're very excited because we've got our engagement party this coming up weekend. And she is super excited. We've got friends of ours who are hosting it for us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to get all dressed up. Get all fancy. Drink some bourbon. Because we bought bourbon. I don't know why else we would drink it. We got it while we're in Kentucky. Oh, spring-loaded shooters. Just a reminder, spring-loaded shooters. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Oh, that was cool for a second. It actually focused. Really? Okay. Never actually heard those before. One of these days, I'm gonna have a letter writing campaign to Lego and just say, you know what? You can probably put more than one step on each page. Think of how little these, how small these instruction books would be if you had multiple parts on one step. You know, it gives you the feeling of, ooh, searching and what part goes here and what part goes there, instead of just this part, then that part, then that part. I get it. It's supposed to be for kids. They probably have beta tested it, and meanwhile, I can't figure out how to do this. There we go. Oh, I was like, what is the extra step? Here we go. Brilliant. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be done with this pretty soon, but we'll see. Chris, you did say it was too small for your liking. I'm starting to sort of agree with you. I'm beginning to agree with you. So is everybody caught up on Clone Wars for when Clone Wars comes out on Friday? What's up, D22S Baby Pimpin'? How's it going? Thanks for coming across on the mixers. Thanks for being here on a Monday night, drinking some beer and playing and building some Lego. Wow. I can almost guess that wow is not a good thing. I'm going to go on a limb. Say it's not. I think I may have not. No, I did. If you hear doggies in the background, it's because it's dinner time for the pooches. Pee time and then dinner. Gotcha. You sure you want more complex instructions? Yeah. I may not, apparently. Apparently I can't deal. Well, when I was doing the Megacore magnetizer and I pulled out those instructions, and those are from, you know, late 90s, whatever it was. Those were like, you know, they didn't have the, and back in my day, with an onion on your belt, as was the style at the time, they didn't have this little inset that says, here are the pieces that are going to go on this step. It just had a new picture, right? So you have, it would be just like this, you know, that piece is new, then these pieces are new. And sometimes they would have little red outlines around them. And I thought that was great. Like, nobody had any problems putting the sets together, you know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they did and they complained and this is what we get. So, I don't know. I just think there would be a lot you could, and it's just the style of how they put the instructions together. It'll probably change again in a few years, but I'm looking at it from a sustainability kind of piece where your instructions could be so much smaller, save a lot of paper. They're worried a lot about, you know, printing or molding plant-based green plant bricks. Oh, I've got a freaking mosquito hawk flying around in here. That's fantastic. So if I freak out and start swatting at stuff. I like how they put the spring-loaded, the don't shoot your eye out thing next to the spring loader, even though it's not loaded yet. You know, just be warned, it's coming up. You're gonna shoot your eye out. It's gonna be bad. Is that everybody? All right. There he is. Well, this is going to be fun. Oh! Live stream of me trying to catch a bug. There we go. I'll be right back. We'll put him outside. Be free. Okay. And I'm back. I snatched you right out of the air. Quick, what's that movie from? What's that? What movie is that from? Oh no, I'm not going to put stickers on you. You can't tell me what to do. You can't force me to do anything. Burp, burp, burp. That is a pretty cool location of the shooters, I think, right in there. Could probably use some backlight in here, actually. Not too much, just a little bit. All right, bag 2. That took all of 20 minutes. Make sure there's no parts. I say while following instructions. What? What is that a reference to? I mean, you know, I'm building my own stuff over there. It's just that I don't know how to set this whole rigging up over into the area where I'm building because there's just not enough room. So there. So I do this because people like actual sets. I don't know. I don't know what people like. No one watches my channel anyway, so who knows what people like. Maybe they like just, you know, people singing and dancing in costumes, and then you have to guess who they are. Maybe they just like that. Did you ever think of that? Uh-oh, there's going to be some Technic shenanigans going on here. Found another guy who does microfighters. I forget his name offhand right now, but he's got a handful of videos, and I should link him in the description. He's got a handful of videos. He designs his own. Hey, Deppy, what's up? Thanks for coming by, man. Over on the YouTube. I really want the A-Wing, but I haven't got it yet. Yeah, it's cool. Scott Bachtel on Facebook. Hi, Scott. How are you? This isn't really one I wanted, but it's not one I didn't want, if that makes sense. I mean, I like it because I could get him for another microfighter, and so that worked out. I'm gonna have to do these times 2. So do this times 2. So yeah, it wasn't one I was gunning for, but you know, why not, right? I only got one. I know, Glenn. I only got one. So I was saying there's another guy on YouTube who does microfighter builds live, and they are his own design, and his setup is really great. It is very, very slick. His production value is very slick. And so I messaged him. I'm like, hey, man, I really appreciate the fact that there's somebody else doing that. And he's like, yeah. He's like, and I took a look at some of your videos, and your models are very large. And I'm like, yeah, I get carried away sometimes with the designs, but you know, some of them are small, some of them are not. It really just kind of, you know, depends on how I'm feeling. Where we are so far. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Aw, thank you. Oh, and I have about 40 Imperial sets. I just want it because I have like Lonely 4 Resistance sets. I think this is my first Resistance set, honestly, now that I think about it. I don't have any of Poe's X-Wings. I didn't get the Resistance boarding craft that's like, looks like a low rent B-Wing. I did not get, I'm trying to think what else there is. I didn't get the new Resistance Y-Wing. So yeah, I think this is my first Resistance set as well. And my dad has peeked into Facebook. Hi, Dad. How you doing? Hope you are doing well. I don't even know that I have any. I don't have many Resistance / First Order sets anyway. I don't think. I mean, other than like the microfighters. I'm trying to think. I didn't get the Resistance Starfighter or the Resistance Star Destroyer or a TIE Fighter, or, you know, I don't think they made a TIE Interceptor. I think it was just a TIE Fighter. The landing craft, I think I have. I have the landing craft, the one we see like one of the first ships in Force Awakens. All right, where are we? Oh, it's feeding time for the dogs. That could have been louder.
You fed Kaylee, right?
I did, yes, the same time as the cat.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go. Some stickers I'm not going to put on. Sorry, I know those are good looking stickers. I like that symbol. That's sort of like the old Republic fleet symbol that they had on some Clone Wars stuff. The yellow circle with the like the two red semicircles. I like that. It's very basic, very simple. I built it up here, and that'd be better. Or I could lower the camera. If I lowered the camera, that would be like right in my face. So Facebook is weird. I think a lot of people kind of, I can't tell if anybody's actually watching it or not. I've got like, yeah, I can't really see. Huh. Interesting. All right. No way of knowing. I feel like the lights are washing this out. I'm not really happy with how that looks, but I don't know how to make it any, I mean, it's pretty bright, but maybe side lighting instead. Michael Todd, how's it going on Facebook? Good to see you, man. How's life? This is going to be very swooshable, I can already tell. It's got some swooshable. Yeah, that's pretty tight. I like that. I mean, even though it's got kind of a staggered bit right there, it's still nice looking. I don't know. A-Wing is one of my more favorite. It's one of my favorite models in all of Star Wars. I think my favorite starship or starfighter is still the B-Wing, because it's just so weird. But every time, if I had a choice of what starfighter to be in, I'd be an A-Wing, just fast. in the old X-Wing TIE Fighter games, I was always excited when I could do an A-Wing, so I could do like the scouting missions, the kind where you kind of just rip through an Imperial convoy and get intel. You have to get so far. You have to get X amount of kilometers away from the ship, and then it registers what the contents of the ship is. That was really fun. I always liked being in the A-Wings. Is that it? Yep. All right. But I was very excited for the expansion that had the B-Wings, because it didn't have the weird. There's no way to tell that your cockpit was rotating funny or anything like that. But it still was super fun to be that powerful. Have a big old set of cannons on there. Speaking of which, I'm just about finished with the Alphabet Squadron, the first novel in the Alphabet Squadron book, or series. It's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy, but at least 2 books. So I have to go get the next one pretty soon, because I'm about done with this one. I might go get it tomorrow, because I think I'll probably finish the other one tonight. So this is something that I don't understand. I would love to talk to a Lego designer about this. Really? Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way these are extra. So, I don't know what the point of this is. There's nothing really... You can't just extend the plate out and put... just build it out. You got to do this weird thing like this. Now, in universe, I think this is like, you can eject this, and it's like you can have different, you can have like a surveillance package or a survival package or different aspects of the ship, like depending on the mission, and you can have parts in here, and you can, this is where you store provisions and anything like that. But I think in just terms of the model, I don't know why it's like that. And there's a lot of the Star Wars stuff that was early on, especially, that was joined like this. That was just wobbly as hell. And I'm like, I just don't like it. The Star Wars stuff has gotten a lot better. And then it just connects. Then you just connect it. Like, I don't understand the whole point of having the Technic bricks in there with the pins if all you're going to do is join it with the plates on the top. I don't know. I don't know why that is. Now it's not even an ejectable thing. Maybe because too many plates down here would warp it, right? Too many plates like this would probably warp it up. Like whatever my hand's doing, like warp it up. And so they did that to keep that from, I don't know. It's to securely attach to that cockpit differential piece. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, there's no, like this. So you can have, you could still just plate build it out right here and just leave a gap. There's no real reason to have it. I understand the need for this gap, but I don't understand the need to have it brick built or pinned in here instead of just having like a 4x8 right here and just kind of build up the whole thing. Like this could be attached, this part could be attached farther in, and that would be a little more sturdy. But again, I think it's probably a warping thing. I don't know. Anyway, so here's your extra pieces from bag. I mean, that was bag 2. Not really anything to shake a stick at. That's a little round tile is probably all that's worth anything. And that's what we got so far. My guess is bag 3 is engines and cockpit. All right. Yeah, so I'll be done with this super early, so maybe we'll do another TIE Fighter design in studio. Lieutenant Connix. Yep. All right. Come here, use. Where's your head at? This is a great shirt. I cannot wait to use this shirt on other things. That is a great torso. I just love it. Oh, and it's got a nice back on it too. It's a nice back on that torso. It's a good hair piece too. I know it's just a different color from like the Leia, probably the General Leia. All right. And then she gets a gun too. She gets a big old pistol. All right, you two chill out. Okay, back at it. Yeah, I'd like to speak to a designer about that and just see what the reasoning is, because it's always I've always had a question why they do stuff like that. I mean, maybe it's a stability issue, because I mean, there's times when they do that and it's has nothing to do with like anything surrounding it, like it has to make room for something. But even like old Mtron or old Space Police would have like these weird things, and it's like it could be, you know, modular or sectional, but sometimes it's like it just kind of sits there. I'm not putting stickers on that, but it would make it look zoomy. That's nice. I like that design. It's a good bit of stuff. Gold ingots. Gold ingots. Turn this up a little bit. If that's too loud, let me know. Oh, and here's another thing. Now we put this on it. Even to make it more, I don't know. I give up. I'll stop. I'll stop talking about it. Is she having problems? Beth? All right. Times 2. Oots, 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 oots. That's pretty slick. I hope that's going to work out really well. That's very nice. It's a little lower in the front. All right. Speaking of gold ingots, I scored 3 chrome gold ones at Bricks and Minifigs Tuesday. Fantastic. I'm going to refresh the Facebook page because it looks like it's... as opposed to the shiny gold or the pearl gold. The chrome gold, so it's a shinier version of that. That's pretty slick, man. Were they just in the loose bins, or did they have them specifically set aside for anything? This is going to be interesting. That's barely on there. I'm wondering why that is. Let's see, it's just... unless I missed a step. Let's go back. Nope, there's a hole there. Alright, so it goes there. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is kind of the, if we only had a way to have upside down or inverted plates, or two-sided plates, this is kind of their answer to, yeah, you can. You just have to kind of stagger it. Is she giving you problems, Beth? You want to let her in here? You want to let her in here? She'll come in here and then she'll be out of Allie's face.
No, it's fine.
Alright. That's pretty. That's pretty. They were in a dollar bag with 2 green $100 tiles. What? Oh, $100 bill tiles. Got it. I'm like, how do you get a tile that's $100? Let's go all the way down. Yes, they do. Oh, and this is going to be ×2, so get ready for double up your fun. Yay, I'm just knocking parts all over the place here. So I think there's like a bunch of other people streaming tonight too. I gotta figure out this scheduling thing, man. Oop, hit my frame. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like is the frame's right here and I can just very easily crush it. Kaylee loves the squeaky toys while I'm streaming. Alright, what is this nonsense? There better be some beats showing up here soon, or else this is going to get skipped. Oh. Okay, now wait a minute. Are these going to be exactly the same? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, before I start putting stuff on, and it's like, nope, that's upside down. Cheapest chrome gold ingot in North America on Bricklink is 75 cents, so I'm kind of shocked at how cheaply I got them. I mean, 75 cents is still not bad, but it's definitely not 10 cents. Or less than 10 cents. Were there any, I don't know if I should bring it up or not, so I'm not going to. That's a good score. Good job. Good job. I haven't been to Bricks or Minifigs again since I was there last year for looking for capital parts. Went in with my giant printout of parts that I needed for the capital, and I was completely overwhelmed at my task. I don't know why I thought I could go in there with like 6 pages of want lists and be like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here at the loose pile and dig through this forever. Yeah, not feeling this. This is like a Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So this is our seed part for next month. This wheel, but in blue-gray, I guess whatever. I've got a couple blue-gray. I wasn't at the meeting, but I saw what the part was, so I get to build with this. On a 16 by 16 vignette of a movie scene using these parts. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I mean, I have some idea, but ooh, 3x2 tiles. I like those. It's nice. And there's another bug in here. Hot diggity. She can go in her crate anytime. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Nobody's really watching, so she can do whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking to anybody. There's nobody really watching, so. That was not right. It's not like it's really disturbing anything. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm not putting all these stickers on you. And I'm not going to put all these stickers on you. Especially these wings. Why would anybody defile these fins with stickers? It just doesn't seem right. Yeah, this thing's probably going to stay together for about a week, and then it's going to be taken apart. It's a really good way to offset that. I appreciate this a lot. Now, I'm thinking that the whole reason this was pinned in, but I still don't understand why that was pinned in like that. There's no idea. But anyway, it's a really nice offset there of those the engines and the fins. It's really cool. And again, still very swooshable. And it's got nice landing gear. Ta-da. Alright, now we gotta do its blasters. Lasers. Lasers. I'm gonna do this times 2 again. I'm super happy that I got both of these pieces. I really like these pieces. They are useful with microfighters. Especially these little guys. These little hollow 1x1s. They are very nice. Go all the way in. Yep. Yeah, Glenn, you're not watching. I know you're not watching. You put this on in the background while you do whatever you do. Brew beer, charm snakes. It's pretty slick. So, little known fact about A-Wings, and I'm glad they did it like this, but A-Wings are supposed to have their cannons move like this. Like, I think it's in the lore that they're not fixed cannons. They're able to move up and down like this to kind of track targets. And I don't know why it doesn't come up more often, but it should. They are rotating cannons. I mean, I don't know what their range is. Like, I don't think it's like a good point defense system where it could like track a thing all the way around, but you know, it's pretty cool. And the cockpit just goes ka-snap. Like so. With a bunch of stickers. And then these guys go in here because firing. And then these on the top are what shoot them. Like that. You'll shoot your eye out. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this other one so it doesn't accidentally come out later. So, here's your extra pieces for that bag. A lot of extra pieces in there. That bar is probably the best thing in there. Maybe this 1x1 with the pip on it. That's pretty good. Alright. So that's your A-Wing. That's your, hey, Killer Jenna 82 is now following. Thanks for the follow on Mixer. I appreciate that. So here's your A-Wing. This is the Resistance A-Wing. With its landing gear. I wonder if the landing gear can fold up. I'm going to check that. It kind of does. Like it's, you can see it kind of under there. It's alright. But the front one folds up really nicely. And so, you know, from the front, we got, it's pretty good shape. I'm going to see if I can just go full camera here. Alright. So there's your full view. Good, slick. I like the A-Wing, but I also think I like the... This one seems a little longer than the Rebel Alliance A-Wing. I think it's a little longer. It's not as snub. and I like the thickness and the snubness of the A-wing, the Rebel A-wing, a little more. But this is still one of the best designs of any ship. I mean, it's basically it's just a cockpit with a rocket on the back of it. These things are just meant to go fast. They're meant to be, you know, the what am I looking for? The reconnaissance craft, and it's just meant to go as fast as possible and get the heck out. Get in, get some snaps, get out. Speaking of snaps, we got snaps Wesley. Oh, you know what I just realized? There's no like control panel in here or anything. No yoke, no stick, no printed. It's a little disappointing. There's nothing in there. It's a little dark, sorry. There's nothing in there for him to control. But he looks pretty happy in there, you know. And it's good that it's not, you know, it's just the, again, you can't really see. Let me do this. Maybe you can see that better. No, not really. Okay. It's that tile that's got like the places for his feet to go in. And that's good. I like those because then you don't have to sit there and work him and pry him out when you're getting rid of him later. And then, of course, we have Lieutenant Connix. She's part of this, too. And what time is it? 9:30. Okay. So, or 9 o'clock. So that is Resistance A-Wing. There you go. That build is in the bag. So now, with a half hour left, not sure what I'm going to do, but I did say that I would do some designing. So let's flip over to our designing, shall we? Move this a little closer. Hi, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Don't need this camera anymore, so I'm going to try to get rid of this. So now, let's look at pulling up Studio, and we'll maybe look at another, I don't know, I guess a tie variant. Trying to remember what the what I had in ready to go, because I had a couple images. Probably in channel graphics. This is the super fun stuff right here. Looking through my Google Drive. We go in the back of the guns. What go in the back of the guns? Too many 1x1 round studs left over. Oh. Oh, these guys? They go like that? There we go. Like this. I put them on there. I need instructions. It's a good thing I looked at those instructions, wasn't it? Stupid me. Alright, let's pull these landing gear out and set him aside. You know, it's such a nice ship. I love the A-Wing. I may keep it together. We'll see. So, anyway, let's go to our scene. We're going to be in Studio. I'm not going to update Studio now, but let's go check out if I had tie variants photos in here somewhere. I thought I did. Maybe I just downloaded it onto my local machine, or no, I don't have it. Nope, not in there. There it is, tie hunter. All right, let's do a tie hunter, right? Should be pretty easy to do. And we're going to start again with the TIE Fighter, because that's got the body that we want, right? We'll just adapt to basically what looks like inverted TIE. Oh, you know what? This might be easier than anything. It's got, so what it looks like is it's got these two kind of pods for something right here. It's got two regular laser cannons right here, and then it's just inverted TIE Interceptor. I'm not going to do that one tonight because this is just inverted TIE Interceptor wings. I'm just going to get the TIE Interceptor actual model and just flip the wings and then monkey with the wing connectors right here, and that's not gonna be fun. We've also got the TIE Experimental MX4, which I think probably is the most ugly thing ever, and then the TIE Oppressor. I don't like either of those. So let's look at where's my ship list? Do I still have my ship list? Which one is this? Good thing I have a spotter. Yes, thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Always looking out for me. So, designed. Yeah, these are already done. These are other people to design. Alright, so we've done the Scimitar. I don't want to do these. The TIE Star Cruiser. I don't even know what that is. It's going to be another weird legend design, isn't it? Oh god, that's terrible looking. What is that? I think this is something that they probably did before they realized they made the Gazanti. Yeah, this is super... Ugh. This is super hacky, pre-Legends stuff. So let's not do that one just now. I'll eventually do it, but Jedi Scout Fighter. This is going to be sad because this will be Jack 14's Stormtrooper variant ship. So let's go ahead and look at that. And it's already a Lego set. So, and I think it's only a Lego set. I don't think this existed in anything but... Was this the Jedi or the Yoda Chronicles or something that Jack 14 lived in? I don't know anything about it, so what characters are in it? Jack. I want to zoom in. Let me zoom in. Yeah, the Yoda Chronicles. Okay. Maybe I should watch that. I don't know. Ithorian Jedi Master, M7 Protocol Droid, and Astromech Droid. So just basic Astromech Droid. And, you know, none of these guys are probably worth anything. I don't know, the Ithorian Jedi Master, how much is that figure? Spring-loaded shooter included. Alright, this looks fun. So let's kill this, and let's do... Did I download? I did not. Alright, so we're going to start again by doing torso, and he's got a Stormtrooper outfit on, so we'll do a Stormtrooper, a white Stormtrooper outfit. Because I don't exactly know what... He's got like a special bandolier and stuff, and they're not going to have the helmet. They're not going to have anything even remotely looking like that. I might be able to put the trans blue arm on there. Oh, this is such a problem looking for minifig parts. And I don't care that he's got an actual whatever. Right. And left. This music is really not... It's so over the top for what I'm doing. That's a little better. Alright, so this arm is going to be trans blue. Trans medium blue? Yeah, sure, why not? And then we got a couple hands. Oh, hand. If I do this enough, I think I'm going to have... Nope, it's just hand. So I searched for hand. This is called hand, but it's so far down the list. And they're whites. Okay. I'm going to be raised up because he's going to be sitting in something, I would guess. And he's going to have a lightsaber instead of a blaster. You know what? Not feeling this either. Just to... Let's see if this is the magic touch. I really wish I could just sit here and listen to Flogging Molly all night, but... YouTube would kick me off. You know, he's fancy. Let's do this. No, that's gross. I thought that might be better. What was this one? Yeah, sure, why not? It's some coat or something. It doesn't matter. Storm Trooper helmet. And his are like white-eyed, whatever. Good enough. Or maybe they are black-eyed, but they don't have that big stripe on them. Hey man, you were transmedium blue. No, that's better. Let's just do that. And his lightsaber is generic lightsaber. So it's about 10 after 9:08, 9:09. I'm fully expecting like a bunch of people to show up suddenly once all the other cool streams are done. Oh. Hinge. There we go. Yeah, I guess it depends on. Glenn says Jack is a measly $12. There's two of them though. There's Clone Jack and then there's Stormtrooper Jack. I think there's two different Jack figures. One comes in the Jack Stealth Starfighter, and then one comes in this Jedi Scout fighter. And one of them is expensive, and one of them is kind of expensive. So, I mean, you know, your mileage may vary. Lightsaber bar, which is also... Alright. Save as... Jedi Scout Fighter. Micro Fighter. Oh no, I just call him... Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at this Mama Jama. First of all, it's got a major problem with... It's a Scout Fighter, but it's got it's got a gunner or a Rio seat. It's got a Rio seat. It's got a turret in the back. This is more like an A-Wing than it is a Scout Fighter. But I guess it doesn't matter, really. That's a better picture. Alright, so we've got kind of X-Wing front end. We've got a droid, and the wings are angled, and they've got sort of a Vic Viper thing going on. And a couple fins, and two engines in the back. Alright. So, first thing that's going to happen is we're going to get our wedge plates. Yeah, this Jack isn't as much as the other Jack. two all grouped up. It's gonna be. Is that dark red? Can we get these brackets in white, sir? We cannot. Alright, so we're going to have to cover that somehow. They come in dark red, sir? They do not. Oh, maybe I don't need that part. So I really don't want a lot of needless gray showing up in there. Where's that bigger bracket? This may be a little better. Of course, this is kind of big for a microfighter, but we'll see. And I still won't be able to cover it. So let's not do a bracket then. Let's just do him sitting on a 2x6 to start. Oh, I can't. I just can't tonight. I don't want to sit here in silence, but none of this is working. I just need like some trance music or something. Something really low key. Some lo-fi. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Actually, this should probably be set back here. That's probably fine. What's up, James? How's it going? Can you guess the build? Even though I got the name of the build up in the tab for the name of the build. Slow up. Well, also it says it up here. It says Jedi Scout Fighter. So this is here. This is what it is. It's this. It's this one. It's the one of the two Jek 14 ships, and I think this is of the two Jek 14 figures. This is the least expensive figure. Yeah. This is it. Yeah, I bought it. It's a cool build. I have Jack 14. It's okay. You know, whatevs. Did you sell the figure? Let's do some, do a 2x4 plates. No way, I don't sell. Cool, man. You don't sell unless it's to fellow lug members, right? I don't think they make those brackets in dark blue or in dark gray. Oh, they do. Look at that. Well, not just to anyone. It's got to be somebody special. Oh, James, this is what we built earlier. Was this the Resistance A-Wing? I like it. You can ask Glenn. I had some real problems with how they did this underneath back end, and it's a general design thing that I have with Lego about why they choose to like pin sections together and just sort of plate them all together, or brick and plate kind of thing. Like the entire length of this could have been plate, brick, but this section right here, you can see where the gray panel is pinned. Like there's two Technic bricks in there, and my guess is it's because of warping. So I don't know. Oh, back to design. Yeah, Deppy Shepbrick on YouTube says, back to designing microfighters. Also, I wanted Lego, so this is a microfighter, but it never happened. Yeah, so this is a... yeah, it's not a real Star Wars thing. It's because it's the Yoda Chronicles, and I think the Yoda Chronicles are specifically a Lego Star Wars joint. So, oh no, I wanted to keep that. Yeah. So it's not super official, but so many of the things I build are not. Like the design I did last week is technically not canon anymore. It's Legends because it existed in a video game or something. They can learn to build a modular ship. Yeah. I guess that's a good thing. Sold less than 10 sets unless you count the draft sets. I guess that helps them, helps builders figure out how to do modular stuff. And, it also, introduces a couple different pieces into it. It's not just all plates and whatever, so you can use other things to build later. So that's probably always cool. This is going to be entirely too small unless I do something different. But I mean, I guess that's kind of what microfighters are supposed to be. They're supposed to be small. Somebody gave me crap the other day that... Not crap. I found another person on YouTube who was doing designing like this. But they would design it, and then they would just show the video of like a 2-3 minute video of them putting it together. And their designs were really nice, and the videos are very well done. They only have 7 or 8 videos, and the guy was like, "Yeah, it takes me a while to put these together." So, and he's like, "And I checked out your stuff; it's really good. Your ships are very big." And I'm like, "I know." Oops, that's not what I want. So let's do a 2 plates. Can I fit in there? Oh. Is this the one that fits in there? Yup. I might want to make those ratchet hinges, but I'm not sure. click hinges, maybe. Yeah, because they're not going to bend down. Nope. I don't have the smaller microfiber version of the Jet figure. I don't either, because that was a... They made a... And it wasn't an exclusive either. It was... Stealth Starfighter. Because it was an actual set, right? So here's the actual set. It's an actual whatever, so you can get the figure there. But then there was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that you could just get that. And this thing is like, because the figure is stupid expensive, so the whole thing is expensive. And I guess it came in a neat box or something, so I don't know. I didn't get it, or maybe it was a tin. Can't remember if it was a tin or not. So I just want to get the parts and build out the parts and then buy the figure and have it, whatever. I didn't get the San Diego Comic-Con because I got to Microfighters late. Like, they were in 2014 when they started, and I didn't get really involved until like maybe just a couple years ago. So I'd already missed a lot of, like, everybody's all designing their own and having fun, and they were exclusive builds in places, and I was like, well, I missed that. Yeah, these are going to have to be click hinges. I have to raise them up. So I didn't get the original Slave 1 build either. They're going to be too far out. But I just got all the bricks for it off Bricklink and then just built it myself. You know, that cost all of $12. But I don't also think I've got the right Boba Fett to go with it. I can't tell if the figure that came with that was an exclusive figure too. If it was just like the exclusive part is the tin that it comes in. Because I think that whole thing is like $200. I don't know. I'll have to look sometime and see if it's still that much. What are the degrees on the click hinges? Like 12.5 degrees or something? Let me make this right. It's like 168. Doesn't seem low enough. So I'll just make it low until I figure out what the actual angle is. It looks like they snap okay. That's pretty good. I think the click hinges are 22.5. Okay. Well, let's go back to... Oh. Stephen Watkins. Hi, man. How's it going? 360, which is the same as 0. So 22.5. So 360 minus 22.5 would be 330. No. 37.5. Oh, the fun. So 180 would be 157.5. Right. There we go. Now I know that anything I run into will at least be that level. Did I run out of music? Now that I've been giving it crap the whole time? Nope, I guess not. Alright, so this is going to be engine housing, as well as these little fins on the engine, as well as these giant wings. So let's do wedge plates. Let's just do a big old white one. Probably get away with this size over here, this size over here. And then I'll do a smaller wedge plate. That's a smaller wedge plate. Should that go on the top? Maybe smaller than that. Oh. What are these guys doing? I think that's too big. Oh, this bothers the crap out of me. This whole, I'm a wedge plate, but I'm going to be half off. I really wish they'd fix that. It's so bonkers annoying. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I'll just do a 2x4 tile. In dark red. And then these are going to have blasters or something under it, but underneath I can probably just do any old like 4 plates. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time to go. Well, I'll work on this later and I'll do another update Sunday. I might work on it during the week, I may not. It may be a little big. Let's see. Is that so hard? I'm a niddling. Yeah, that's entirely too big. So we'll rework that. All right, yeah. It's 9:30, so I'm gonna call it a night. But thanks again for hanging out with me tonight. We did our A-wing build, our Resistance A-wing with Snap Wesley. And now I can take the figure and I can design, or I can build another A-wing microfighter Resistance, but now with green, to go with Tali Lintra's official microfighter. And then again, I also worked on a little bit of the Jedi Scout Fighter for Jet 14. So thanks everybody for coming by and saying hi. And I don't think I have anything going on Thursday, so I should be back on Thursday. I should have parts for the Razor Crest. So what I'll probably do is build the Razor Crest first and then just go back into some more designing. So thanks again for coming by, everybody. It was good seeing you all, and we'll talk to you soon.